They're calling this an open source frontier model. They say it's built for agents, they say it's fast, and they say you can run it all day for about $1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another AI video. Today we're diving into MiniMax M2.5, a new coding and agent-focused model designed specifically for real-world productivity. M2.5 is built for serious coding, search and research, office workflows, and multi-step agent execution, while running up to 3 times faster than Opus, and in several benchmarks, even outperforming it. At up to 100 tokens per second, it can run continuously for around $1 an hour. So in this video, we're going to put M2.5 to the test. Now we're going to be calling M2.5 directly through the API, the way developers would actually deploy it into production systems. Let's see what we can do. Before we jump in, quick context. MiniMax also offers a dedicated coding plan specifically designed for sustained development workflows. Let me quickly show you what that looks like. Here we have the coding plan subscriptions. We've got Starter, Plus, Max, all powered by the latest M2.5 models. And instead of paying per token, this is structured for sustained development usage. If you're building high-frequency coding workflows or long-running agents, this is the setup you'd actually use. In multiple independent valuations, M2.5 is now ranking above Opus 4.6 in real-world coding performance. To get started, we're going to head over to platform.minimax.io. Of course, the link is going to be in the description as always. Now, once you subscribe, you're going to grab your dedicated coding plan API key. Now I'm on the starter plan, so I'm going to come on over here and click right here. And here's our dashboard. So we have our coding plan at the very top, and then we have our API key right here. I'm going to come on over and copy it by clicking right here. Now, super important, this API key is separate from pay-as-you-go keys. This is the one optimized for coding workflows. Now we're going to test out 3 demos today in 3 different categories. We've got web-based, application, and 3D. All right, to get started, I'm going to be calling M2.5 directly through the MiniMax API that we copied earlier using their coding plan configuration. Now I'm going to come on over to Visual Studio Code. And now you can see on the left-hand side, I have an extension called Kilo Code. This is just a super easy way to set everything up. Once you have the Kilo Code extension installed, you're just going to come on over to the API provider. You're going to click on this drop down right here and select MiniMax. So it is just down at the bottom here. I'm going to go with this first MiniMax entry point, and then we're going to enter in our MiniMax API key from earlier. Then we're going to choose the MiniMax M2.5 model. You can also choose older models and the M2.5 high-speed model as well. I'm going to come on over to the top here and click on a new task. Now here we go. We're going to jump into our first demo. Now, let's say I want to create a luxury AI hardware product launch site. So I'm going to come on over to the Dropbox over here. I'm going to punch in my prompt. This just reads that I want to create a single page premium product launch website for a new generation AI workstation called Aura-1. And then I just give this prompt a bunch of visual details, so we really have a luxury kind of a site. And then all I'm going to do is punch this in. Now, before we punch anything in, we just want to make sure that we define where our output file is going to be. So just make sure you click on File and then Open File, and you're going to see that I'm saving this to my desktop titled M2 Demos. I'm just going to close this, and then we're going to punch this in. All right, here we go. Looks like everything is ready to go. So I'm going to come on over to this link right here. Let's open this up. Here is our luxury web page. So of course it is called Aura-1, and right away this is a super clean and cinematic look. Looks very professional. Introducing the future, Aura-1, redefine your reality. We can pre-order now, discover more. Let's scroll down here. Engineered for excellence. We've got a bunch of features here: quantum processing, adaptive energy, precision craft. The next section is titled The Device, a masterpiece of technology. And then we have a choose your path option at the very bottom. And then the last section reads ready to ascend. Now, if we want to make any changes, it is as easy as coming over to our terminal, entering in our changes, and then punching it in, and we're going to be ready to go. Now I'm going to come on over to the very top here and click on new task. Now for demo 2, we're going to focus on app development. So let's say I want to make a premium habit and focus tracker app. I do have a prompt in mind. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in right here. I want to build a premium mobile habit and focus tracker app called Ritual. Then I specify the features. So I want onboarding, a home dashboard, streak tracking, weekly progress, reminders as well. Then I go into details about the overall style and look. So we're going to go ahead and punch this in. All right, let's have a look at our new app called Ritual. Build meaningful habits, track your progress, transform your life one day at a time. Let's click on begin. Next, we've got why Ritual. So daily tracking, streak tracking, weekly progress, hit next, and we're ready to go. So we're going to start tracking. We've got a a nice, clean, cinematic tracking dashboard. We can see our daily total percentage at the top, our total, what's done, our best streak, today's habits. Now this of course would be like an app on our phones. We've got today at the bottom. Let's click on progress. Here we have our weekly progress. Let's go ahead and click on add. We could enter in a new habit, for example, morning meditation. I'm going to click our meditating icon right here. I just typed in morning meditation. We've got our meditating icon. Let's click on create habit. All right, that has been added. I'm going to come on over to settings. In settings, we have our notification options, export data, reset all data, and the version type as well. So overall, we've got a super clean and cinematic app ready to go. All right, it is time to test out the third demo. We're going to try out the 3D capabilities with MiniMax M2.5. So I have a prompt in mind. I'm going to go ahead and drop it in. I want to create a realistic 3D model of the Empire State Building in Three.js. I've got Art Deco shape, vertical windows, a tall spire, realistic materials, simple sunlight and soft lighting with shadows, and then I want a subtle camera pan inwards. Let's go ahead and punch this in. Let's have a look. Empire State, so it's loading up, and here is our 3D model in all of its glory. We've got a subtle pan inwards, and we've got the full building here in a 3D animation style. Now this is looking awesome in terms of scale and dimensions. You can really let your imagination run wild with this one. All right, so here's the big takeaway with M2.5. Whether we're talking web, app, or 3D development, the reason this all matters is speed and cost. If you could run something like this around 100 tokens per second, and it's cheap enough to keep it running, then M2.5 is a no-brainer. If you want to try out MiniMax M2.5 via API, check out the MiniMax platform and coding plan links in the description. And make sure to follow at MiniMax_AI for updates. Also, new and existing users can get a 12% discount with the coding plan when they use my link in the description. Now I'm curious, what do you plan on building with MiniMax M2.5? Go ahead and drop your ideas in the comments. And with all that, good luck, have fun shipping, and I'll see you on the next one.